What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to today's Anfield Agenda news roundup and just a bit of Mohamed Salah appreciation. I'm going to make a claim that, yes, some people will think is a little bit outlandish, but I think I can back it up. So, over the course of this video, I'm going to give you some news around the football club, a little bit, around Mohamed Salah, and we're going to speak about Saka and his injury for Arsenal. But I'm also going to try and convince you why I think we are now at the point well, we can make a valid conversation to say that Mohamed Salah is up there, and I'm going to say perhaps even going past the great Thierry Henry. So, you know what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, and of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We will be live tonight at 8:45 with another late night agenda. Hope you can join us for that one. We're going to have some festive fun, of course. We also have a news video coming out at 6 o'clock. We caught up with David Lynch earlier on today, so that video will be out, and of course on all the podcast platforms as well. So look, let's get stuck into it then, and we're going to start off with another little bit of complaining from Mikel Artetta, who was talking about Arsenal's struggles this season, and he said that we started the season with one of the thinnest squads in the Premier League. And do you know what? I do find this kind of moaning from Arteta funny, because if you're going in with one of the thinnest squads in the Premier League, why are you loaning out Reece Nelson? Why are you loaning out Fabio Vieira as an example? And it's not like he hasn't had money to spend. So I have to say, personally, these are all just excuses that I find funny, and I think it speaks to Arsenal's mentality. You don't see Arne Slot complaining when we had all those injuries. He just got on with it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have got confirmation of the details of the semi-final of the League Cup and exactly when our two games against Spurs are going to be taking place. So the first leg will be played Wednesday, 8th of January. It's an 8 p.m. kickoff at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where, of course, Liverpool feasted yesterday. And then the second leg will be played Thursday, 6th of February at Anfield. Again, an 8 p.m. kickoff. So just stick those two dates in your diary. First leg, Wednesday, 8th of January, and second leg, Thursday, 6th of February. Virgil van Dijk gave a little update around his contract, pretty much to say there's no deadline on it, so we'll see if we do get that Christmas present coming up soon. I want to speak a little bit about Ryan Gravenberch. He gave us a bit of an insight into the plans yesterday against Spurs, and he said about Dragusin and how Liverpool were honing in on him. He said we had a really good game plan. We wanted to keep them on the right side and press the right centre-back. I think it's fair to say that that worked, ladies and gentlemen, because they were just mistakes waiting to happen, and we caused a few, especially with the goalkeeper they had, Fraser Forster. So just still happy with yesterday's performance. Obviously not great to concede 3, but I feel like we've taken our foot off the gas at that point. Right, I want to move on to a bit of a news update as well around Saka of Arsenal, who looks like he's going to be out for a number of weeks with that hamstring injury. And of course, nobody ever wants to see a player get injured, but there's also no denying that this will certainly be a big stumbling point for Arsenal, because you seen what happened when Odegaard was out. Saka, another hugely influential player for them, and it'll be interesting to see how Arteta and Arsenal navigate through the next, well, I don't know how many weeks, but a few weeks anyway, without Saka, who has been, again, in great form for them this season. So, at the very start of this video, I did say to you guys that I'm going to try and make an argument to you why I think Mohamed Salah has now just about surpassed Thierry Henry. Now, remember, when I start talking about these things, I know Henry's won more stuff with Arsenal, other than the European Cup, of course, which Salah has won, but this isn't about the team. I'm not trying to say this Liverpool team is better than that Arsenal team. I'm looking at just Mohamed Salah on his own and Thierry Henry, who I think most of us believe is one of the best players to ever grace the Premier League pitch. So I'm not here to disparage Henry whatsoever. This is about me praising Mohamed Salah, and I think I can back it up as well. So appearance-wise, about just under 260 for Henry, just under 280 for Mohamed Salah. So it's even there or thereabouts. Goals-wise, there's not much between them. Thierry Henry has 3 more, 175 to Mohamed Salah's 172. But when you get into the assists, Mo pulls a little bit ahead overall for goals and assists. He's got 80 assists to Thierry Henry's 74. And then you just look at the sheer volume of what Mohamed Salah has achieved records-wise since his time in the Premier League. He is now the only player in Premier League history to have gotten to 10 goals and 10 assists before Christmas. He could be the only man ever to win both the Golden Boot and the Assist Award twice, and he just continues to smash records. On top of that, he still has longevity left. If he signs that contract extension at Liverpool, we're going to be talking about even more achievements here from Mohamed Salah, maybe adding a second Premier League. As I've spoken about already, he's also added a European Cup, which Mr. Henry didn't do at Arsenal. So I think we can have this conversation, and for me as a Liverpool fan, they're very different types of players, right? Thierry Henry was a lot more direct at time. He had a little bit more grace about him on the football pitch. But Mohamed Salah, just I think is a more complete footballer with regards to his assists, with regards to the range of passing that he has. And I just think when you look back over time of football as well, it's very easy to not appreciate what you have in the here and now. And I've no doubt when Mohamed Salah retires, we'll look back on him even more fondly perhaps than now. But that's what Thierry Henry has in his favour in a lot of these conversations. It's almost like a mythical thing when we look back and we see the clips and highlights. And look, as I said, big fan of Thierry Henry as a footballer when he wasn't handballing and cheating Ireland out of World Cups. But I genuinely think we're at that point now where I can sit here, look you straight in the eye down the camera and say, I could make an argument right now, and I believe Mohamed Salah has just edged past Thierry Henry. We'd seen Sky Sports recently do their all-time attackers list in the Premier League, and they had Henry top of it, I believe. And again, I can understand that. I'm not here to knock Henry. But I do think Mohamed Salah is one of the most underappreciated players in Premier League history. He's just done things that no other player has done and continues to do them, continue to deliver at the top level. And who knows what he's going to achieve this season. I don't know if Liverpool will go on and win a European Cup and Premier League double, a League Cup perhaps, or whatever else. But I think Mohamed Salah has now got to that point where I'm confident and content to say I'm putting him above Thierry Henry. And it isn't an easy thing for me to say. And I know that there will be people watching this video, particularly from an Arsenal persuasion, who think I'm absolutely deluded. I would expect nothing else from, well, the fan base that brought you the deserve to win-o-meter, as an example. But I'm going to back our boy. So I want to know from you guys in the comment section. I gather there's going to be a lot of Liverpool fans and non-Liverpool fans watching this. Let me know what you think. I mean, delve into the numbers yourself. Have a look at it. You might think on the face of it, it's an outlandish statement from me. I have been known for them once or twice before, but this one, I think I can sit here with confidence and say, I believe I'm right on it. So it's over to you now. Let me know what you guys think. Is he at that point? Will he get to that point? Or do you think I'm absolutely delusional? Also, just want to take a second once again to wish you all and your families a very happy Christmas. Thank you for the support you've given the channel, not just this year, but in the years building up to this year as well. And hopefully we all have a wonderful 2025 ahead, filled full of health, happiness, prosperity, and everything else that we want. So, and also a league title. Let's not forget that. Arsenal fans, I think you can forget about that league title, to be honest with you, for this season anyway. But for us, well, I think the future is our own to grasp, so let's go and get it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tonight at 8:45. Thank you for watching. Looking forward to your comments, and we'll catch up with you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.